Jason Sloan, the president of Exterior Experts. Well, we're not just a roofing contractor. Our company says it all, Exterior Experts. And we actually do interior damage if it's caused by the storm, such as leaks and so forth.
In 2017, there was a massive hailstorm that ripped through western metro area, and got my house just the same.
And I contacted Jason because hail destroyed my roof.
Of course, I got the hail damage, and I was looking for someone to fix the hail damage.
You know, it's like a one-stop shop with Jason.
He's been very prompt in answering our questions. We really appreciate that. If there's any problems or things come up, he rectifies it right away. And so things have gone rather smoothly, and we've really appreciated all his hard work and what he's been able to do for us.
He knows where to go for windows for that specific house. He knows where to go for siding to either match the siding or make it better. And also, he knows what type of roofing to get, whether it's impact resistant, whether it's not, whether he can upgrade you to it, or even if he can get your client a lifetime warranty on that roofing. Jason's the person to go to.
Jason is on top of it. So if I have a customer that has experienced or think that they have possible hail or wind damage on their home, Jason will actually go out and schedule an appointment within a matter of just a few days prior to that customer filing a claim on their insurance. If the customer didn't have a trusted roofer come out and take a look at their roof prior to filing the claim and there ended up not being enough damage, then the homeowner would have what's called a CWAP, which is a claim without pay on their record. And a lot of times they will not be able to get insurance elsewhere in the future because of that CWAP.
Your insurance company's job is not to take care of your roof. Your insurance company's job is to make as much money as they can. They do that by not paying off as much of the claim as they can. So not only do you need to have a roofer who can go up there and understand the job, do the job well, having a roofer that also understands that no insurance company has ever won a legal claim against their insured in court when they've decided to not actually pay is also helpful, because he's going to have his team go in there, and if your insurance company isn't going to play right, or they're not going to do what they're supposed to do, he's going to go in there and fight for you, which is what you want out of somebody that you're working with.
I feel like I got shorthanded by the insurance company.
Jason will be true to his word. He knows how to deal with insurance companies, and so he took a lot of problems off my shoulders and put it on his.
Well, obviously by them telling me no and then they come and turn around, I mean, obviously they were trying not to pay for it, which kind of made me feel like crap that they would do that to me, you know. You would think you're paying all this money on a monthly basis, that if something happens that they got your back. Well, they didn't seem to have my back, but Jason did. So
You pay the insurance every year, and they constantly raise you premium almost every year or every other year. And then it's just telling you that you don't have enough damage. It's really upsetting, because you know you wanted to really have insurance company to help you out. That's why we are paying insurance. So I was very disappointed with them.
That's the beauty of working with Jason. I didn't really talk to my insurance company. So I filed the claim, and basically he and his team took care of the rest. So I had very little interaction. I didn't need to have a lot of interaction with my insurance company.
yeah, I didn't deal with anyone else but Jason, and I didn't have to deal with anyone else. He came and took care of it, dealt with the insurance company for me. And I mean, I met with the insurance company one time, and that's when they had said no. And then when he come back out there and talked to them and showed them what he was seeing, and they agreed to it, and it got taken care of. So
I choose to work with Jason because he's very easy to work with. He understands code, and I don't have to babysit him.
I never had to do a thing to my house. It's like sometimes you hire somebody and they do certain repair in your house, then you have to kind of watch them, or you don't like the way they are fixing your house, so you have to kind of constantly be there. But that was the first time I never had to do I think.
Jason is the one contractor that is very trustworthy, that takes care of my homeowner's insurance claim needs. He does an awesome job of completing a report, such as this one, which details the hail damage that has occurred on people's roofs.
So Jason has a lot of technical knowledge. For an example, in our area, a lot of roofs have planks, wood planks, and not the plywood. And so that's an issue because it's not the current code, it's not as structurally sound as the plywood. And so, as instructed by Jason, we took up the shingles in time to determine, yes, we did have the wood planks, so we needed to reach out to the insurance company to get every dime that we were entitled to, so to get our house up to current code. And he helped us with that within the day, got it to the insurance company in time so that we could get those funds on the final check.
And he handled it well. So that tells me that my new home in Golden, which is probably going to get pummeled with hail at some point, that's going to be straightforward because I'm not going to sell the house. So there's only going to be one person I'll call.
Told them, he would take care of them because he did for us. So
I've heard many roofing companies today, because of the times we live in, are like the Wild West. You're not sure who to trust. But my experience with Jason's company is I would recommend him as a really reliable, trustworthy company that will really do the job and really help.
As a matter of fact, I already refer several of my friends to Jason and to Exterior Experts company, and they have also helped my friends to really assisting them with the hail damage and other repair work that need to be done.
Well, I would say we'd recommend him just because he does his business professionally. He's prompt, he's customer friendly, and he gets the job done. That's what's important to us.
And he's honest, he returns your phone calls, and he's knowledgeable about all phases.
So Jason's super easy to work with. He always has a smile on his face. And so it can be a stressful situation and an expensive situation, so it just helps to have somebody so nice and so friendly. He's very knowledgeable, he's straightforward, so he doesn't hide facts from you. He doesn't feel like you're, he's just going to tell you what you need to know when you need to know it.
I was just struck immediately the first day that I met him of just how warm and friendly and honest and trustworthy he is.
We work to make sure their house is fixed properly after the storm. That's why our motto is, we upgrade your property. First thing to do is we're gonna look at the property. Typically we're there before the insurance company. Sometimes we come after the insurance has come. But if we've looked at the property before the insurance is there, then we're there typically when the insurance comes, the adjuster comes to check it out. And so we go over the entire project with them. If we disagree with what they say, which is 95% of the time, sometimes it's small things, sometimes it's big things. And we've taken jobs from a few $100s to, 5-6 figures, and getting the house fixed correctly. That's our expertise. I actually had a business where I actually documented properties for other contractors and dealt with the insurance companies from them. And I already had my contracting company, but I just moved to full-time just doing the contracting. A lot of companies will not pursue going after it. And a homeowner, they only know what's damaged based off of what they're told. So if a contractor only does roof and gutters, that's really what they're gonna handle for you. And if you see, hey, my windows are messed up, if that guy doesn't handle windows, then you're gonna have to call around and get a window company. So we help people so they don't need 10, 20 contractors, they just need one. And we deal with everybody handling the work. Call us and let us know what's going on. If they've been denied, if there's hail and they are looking to have somebody evaluate their property, see if they have enough damage to put in a claim, that's what we're here for. It's not like they have to go through 500 steps before we come look at their property. What we typically do is we have a few questions we ask when they call. Find, if they say, hey, I had hail at my house, we're gonna look at it with the hail map, which is software that tells us how bad the hail was. But no matter what, we're gonna come and look at their property and let them know what's going on. Sometimes it's not that bad. Sometimes they may have a pipe jack that's torn and it's a 5-minute fix, and it helps them out, and eventually they're probably gonna call us back to fix their roof when they do need a roof. If you would like to get your property evaluated to see if it's damaged and qualifies for a new roof, and gutters, paint, whatever needs to be done, contact us.